Alright everyone, today on the video we're going to be talking about Apple. Apple stock has done extremely well since the beginning of this year, going from around $125 per share up to $180. Now, a lot of people are saying that you should sell Apple right now. It's at the 52-week high, it's at the all-time high, it's grossly overvalued. Well, those people are missing something, and that's why I'm making this video today. We're going to do a quick dive into why you should not sell the Apple shares that you own right now and why you should never sell them at all. The first reason is on my screen right now. I dove into the quarterly report here, and as you can see, if you dive into the files, January 1st until April 1st, 2023, they bought back a total of 129,000 shares. That represents a good portion of their shares outstanding, and what makes that even better is if you look at the average price that Apple bought their shares back at, 135, 150, and 155, that is, that's a good return on investment from their point of view anyways. But Apple has constantly been reducing the shares outstanding since early 2000s. And just to illustrate how many shares they are in fact buying back, if we take a look at 2019 until present day, you can see right here, this column average diluted shares went from 18.5 all the way down to 16.3. Now, if we extrapolate this going forward into the incoming years, you can see it going down, 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 down. And obviously, since Apple happens to be deleting the outstanding shares at a quick pace, your percentage of ownership in the company is obviously increasing at a very high pace. So, this is a very, very positive way to return value to shareholders, in my opinion, especially when you couple that to these low prices that they've been buying in at. Now, I wanted to make another point here because a lot of people are saying, well, whatever, it's the all-time high. Apple is buying back shares at near the all-time high. It's not a very good value. I'm going to show you why that is not exactly true. This is it here. It's the Apple Vision Pro. This is the next level of products that they're introducing. Obviously, it's exciting, it's fun, it's cool, but what it is a new revenue stream. And just like they did with the wearable iPod, the earpods, they created a humongous billion-dollar business just from the earpods. This new VR device is going to do the same thing, in my opinion, and it's really going to change their growth growth trajectory going forward. Their current share price of $183 is going to look like a cheap bargain going forward. Now, a lot of people are complaining that, at a $3,500 USD price tag for these things, it's ridiculous. They're not going to sell very many. Yeah, they're not. I agree. They're not going to sell a ton of these because most people can't afford them. What's exciting is the future, though. They're going to introduce this, and then going forward, they're going to introduce a cheaper and then a cheaper and then a cheaper version for the masses. And that's where they're going to really make a ton of money, okay? So this really has no competition right now. It's just, if you want to reference Meta, then that's acceptable. The Meta VR is more like a toy, and this is more like an adult's, workstation and leisure time device. So there's a vast difference just by the look of this video. Obviously, I haven't gotten my hands on one of these things yet, but from their investor presentation compared to the Meta presentation is it wasn't bad. I just wasn't really excited about it. What Apple's done here has changed the game, in my opinion. Love it or hate it, it's a new revenue stream, and that's why I'm excited about this company. That's why I'm excited about the stock going forward, and I have no problem with buying in at today's price of $183. If the stock goes down, I'm fine with it. I don't care. The way they're buying back shares, the way they're inventing new revenue streams, the amount of money they're bringing in from their services, it's ridiculous. This is probably the best company that you can purchase, and I love it, and these are the reasons why you should buy it and why I'm buying it currently. Now, these are the reasons I think this stock's a buy, but I like to hear from other people. Let me know if you think I've missed something. If I'm totally wrong, that's fine too. Give me your bear case and I'll consider it. I'm going to think about what you had to say, but I really don't see too much of a negative. I just want to add anecdotally that I never, ever liked this company's products when I was a younger person. I thought you were just paying a lot more money for comparable specs to the Microsoft the version of a similar product. I didn't get it. I honestly didn't get it. But ever since Apple started making their own chips, they're just putting themselves into a whole new stratosphere. I respect it. I like it. And that's why I own the company. All right, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.